Hey guys, Ballatw here, and it's Tuesday. That means we got viewer submissions. I had a metric shit ton of submissions this week, and I appreciate you guys all submitting. But we did narrow it down to 6 individuals, so we're gonna be reviewing. So we're gonna be trying to look at this from a critical point of view and try to tell these guys, hey, you could fix this, you could fix this. Here's what you could improve, and try to basically come up with a plan for them. So we got here that people were reviewing: Shoddy BR, Wildfire, Flex Daddy, Purple, Unique, Fortnite Red. These are mostly duos today. These are mostly duos. So I think we got 2 solos. Regardless, it should be fun. So let's hop right into it. We got Shoddy up first. Not sure what's on the bottom of the screen. Hold on a sec. Something on the bottom of the screen. I'm not sure why. There we go, we fixed it. We fixed it. Please bully me. No, we're not gonna do any bullying. Okay, so I always forget to do this, but I don't actually think I have notifications on anyways. Okay, so tilted drop in a, looks like, oh, this is like pretty deep in. Still, this should be pretty lit. You guys must have gotten like a really nice lobby.
Where?
A very nice lobby. Yeah, are you playing on 120 ping? Jesus. 219. Holy hell. You're playing on very high ping. Nice. But getting tilted to yourself, like you guys should be set up beyond setup, beyond setup. Like, you guys should be going to the end game with no issue whatsoever. One thing I noticed is that Tilted has a lot of good metal and a lot of like little well, actually I guess the brick spawns are pretty bad, but Tilted has a lot of good metal and you're mostly on wood. You could farm your wood outside of Tilted, I think. You definitely need wood. You need a good base of wood in case somebody does come in, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure that having 800 wood versus 60 metal is the right play. You're gonna have to spend a lot more time farming metal on the outskirts when you rotate through. But you do have zones, so you have plenty of time to farm still. So it's not a big idea, or it's not a big deal. Not a huge deal. Somebody's landing on you. Let's watch.
People gliding.
Alright, this is a Porta-Fort, huh? This is an old patch. Alright, well that's vaulted, but like you still need to communicate your idea here. And I don't really think that you guys got the information that you needed to really do that yet. So we talked about mats. Try to prioritize things that are harder to get later, depending on zone. Not necessarily applicable in this. It's not necessarily applicable in this VOD, but then when you get pushed, make sure you get info where you try to make a play, and make sure you communicate your plan, right? Because it sounded like, I'm not sure whose voice is who, but the person who picked up the Porta Fortress, I'm not sure who it was. I guess that's probably this guy, because you said, really? And if you have a doubt about the plan, then you need to be able to voice it, you know, before it actually happens. So you kind of just jumped into the plan. He needs to make sure that he communicates it, right? The reason why you need to get information on them before you do that, because that could have been a valuable Porta Fortress and you could have actually done something really well, but I'm not sure that that was the right play, knowing where they are at all. You probably just gave them, so what you did, you definitely put a metal piece in front of them where it's going to be hard for them to get through to you, but they could just go under it. And then if they did land on top, you gave them a high ground, like a really reinforced high ground. Sure, you could edit through. Okay, and the other thing is like you're crouching through this corner right here, and like holding your AR ADS, and that's really bad. That's really bad. Like, let's go back and watch that again.
You see, we just fold them.
Like that is really bad right here, where you're just like crouching out. Number one, you stood in the door, so if anybody did have this angle, they would already be shooting you, right? They would already be shooting you. And then number two is, if you're crouching around, the only time you ever want to do that is really if you have the right hand peek. You got to get on your right shoulder. Your gun is on this side and your POV is on this side, and so what that gives you is that extra you're a little faster. So that's why just like crouching out like this is really, really bad. Because if he was on this floor, if he was on these stairs, if he was behind here, right, this guy would easily have right hand peek on you and be clapping you and just completely dominating you. So the other thing is, like, your AR is probably not good. You should probably have your shotgun out, because you're probably only gonna get one shot. How this game works is people build right away, so like your AR, you're not gonna be able to get any super damage on them. So bad. So you had already peeked that angle by the way that you were sitting in the door.
People left.
Now you left hand peek again, which is okay if they really don't know you're there. Now you're starting to farm up the building. I like it, except this building is not the best to be farming. You should probably just farm like another building, specifically because it's out of zone. It's okay for now, especially because there's still 2 minutes on zone, so you can move on to the next building from there. But the other thing is, like, your position in zone is really bad. So farming this is farming this house is going to be really slow. It's going to be really tedious. It's going to be really safe. But in terms of safety, you got to get center zone somewhere, especially on this first one. Because if this zone closes and it's really far, like, sure, you're going to have farm. You probably would have farmed like 600 mats or something like that. It's just, it's going to take ages, and you're going to get storm fought, and you're putting yourself in a position where you're going to get storm fought. You're going to have trouble getting into zone. So I'm not sure if we'll see this, but farming building in first zone when there's a lot of good materials around, and your edge zone, and you're out of zone, right? There's a bunch of different things there. It's like, okay, well, this is not that great. They have right hand peek. I'm not sure if you're saying that they had right hand peek when he was crouching out there. They didn't. So you're mistaken.
Yo, one of them went inside.
Okay, you gotta be, as soon as this guy is doing this, he's literally making the biggest mistake, just walking next to your builds. Like, just edit on him. Like, edit a window, whatever. You gotta call it out for your teammate, like, instantly. As soon as this guy is right here, you spotted him from all the way over here. He walked in front of 2 builds, and he came back through the builds as soon as he saw your teammate. So, like, you have so much opportunity here to edit on this guy. Don't be scared. Edit on people who make mistakes. Punish them.
Just wait. I'll get that guy. Push him, push him.
And more walls. He's literally in front of all your walls.
Oh, what?
Oh, this is your ping. I forget that you have high ping. It's good slow edit there. Nice. Nice.
Bobby Ladies.
You saw where he was. He's inside the building. You might not have seen him.
Bottom?
Oh no. I guess I lied.
Yeah, kind of took all the loot, man. 9.
Yeah, again, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's from the boy.
Skyrim?
Oh, okay.
I don't understand how you're playing with this ping this well.
He's really low, no shield.
We're gonna rewatch this fight, I think. Does it get called by your teammate?
Ballatw. 119, 119.
I had for a little bit.
I think you gotta go somewhere here.
Bottom.
Nice pinch. Very nice pinch. Okay, let's rewatch that real quick. There's a couple things I want to mention about like mechanics.
That's from the boy. Oh, okay.
Okay, you block this guy really well. But you gotta follow this up when you realize, so like this is really hard, but this combo is very, very easy to spot. And you gotta follow this up with possibly trying to trap him or coning yourself so that you can continue up, because he's gonna cone you 100%. Because it's really so easy to cone when there's basically a gap of a floor here. And so you can either trap him yourself or you can cone yourself to get through his trap. So you need to learn that reaction. You did good by pulling out your pickaxe. That was good. But you need to reinforce your ramp there. You can't just ramp single all, like you have to reinforce that first ramp, especially when he's directly under you. He's gonna be able to notice like exactly what to do.
He's really low, no shield.
Okay, you should 90 here, almost certainly, I'd say, just because you know that guy is around your level and your teammate is handling the guy up top. It's almost certainly 90s there. This is a good play because your teammate called it, but you have him basically on your floor here. You should definitely take that shotgun shot and then ramp over him, and then you could trap him again if you wanted to. And then once he ramps over you here, you could pyramid the top or floor the top so you get stuck. But that's risky, so you're lucky he didn't decide to try to trap you, because this is his wall and this is easily placeable by him too. But like you could easily be catching these guys in traps, I'd say, like 100%. If you stairs there, like yeah, you can definitely catch them. Okay, when you're walking out of your box, make sure you're placing a floor first so that this specific situation doesn't happen.
119, 119.
Okay, you kind of sit here and just kind of get and stop. Like it feels like you take a while to recognize where this guy is. If you didn't do that, like number one, you would have got the shotgun shot a little faster if you were tracking him a little bit better, and you were a little faster on recognizing where he was. And then you could also be making a play on this side of him, right? And then you guys do get the really nice pinch, which is perfect. Like he ends up not doing anything right here, and once he does nothing, you guys execute perfectly on this pinch. So really nice.
A little bit.
Bottom. I'm gonna take a mini in the surface. I already have max.
Is this just your internet, or why are you playing with such high ping? I don't understand.
Big.
Okay, you guys got zone, so you're not gonna get screwed by like what I talked about how the zone could be really far. So you guys got zone. That was a good fight. You guys didn't really lose any HP, so you're in good shape. I disagree with that, Tim. Do what you can given your position. He was going to be safe.
I have 9. 4,
Definitely look
4,
for opportunities to get up to your teammates.
I'm max for 4.
Yeah. I think we're supposed to say 10.
South as well.
You gotta call that guy immediately. Like, immediately. Because number one, depending on your setup, right now your setup is very good, so you don't want to, you really don't want to be fighting, I think, at this point. So you're definitely getting center zone. But like, if you did have a shambles setup, and since you're leaving tilted, it's generally pretty obvious that you're not going to have shambles setup, but you could easily set up something here to crush them. So you got to call that out immediately so that plan can go into action.
If this is in circle. Let's farm this for as much as we can.
You don't really need to get up here, right? Why do you need to farm the specific same thing as your teammate? Go somewhere else, farm something else. Obviously out here you don't really have anything to farm, but there's maybe like the rock down here, there's the rocks over here, there's rocks over here. There's other things you can farm. Obviously, you have to be careful because of how many people are up. This is a pretty good lobby, but like right now, you guys are in good shape.
Just go to circle.
Okay, this is a really bad spot. You guys can do better. You guys can do way better. Don't settle. Don't settle for positioning.
Dude, how do you get best? Oh,
I think we should rotate early.
Okay.
I was fighting.
Just only build if you have to.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I don't want you guys to go for a mountain or anything like that in that circle. So like sitting in a box is okay, but you need to go get somewhere where that's most likely to be in zone, in the second zone or in the third zone.
Like I would run tilted even.
Because then you're just going to be rotating with everybody else.
Like, I haven't even won my first one yet.
Those eyes are opening on you. You didn't recognize that at all. That these guys are opening at you. You gotta be. You gotta be, when there's a 1-by-1 established like this, you got to be eyeing them like a hawk for them opening windows, because if you get sniped, you can get beamed, you can get whatever. You just cannot allow them to even do it. Okay, third zone, like you're starting to be okay to get on the side, but like again, don't settle, fight for the best.
We don't want no one to come in here and...
Yes, sir.
Fight for the best that you can get, right? Like you obviously can't get Dusty. There's a team up there already, but like maybe you can sneak down into Dusty and get over here, right? Maybe you can get directly under them and just turtle into one of the diners, or in the diner or the warehouse or whatever. Like, don't settle for positioning. Like, that's very important.
Right, practice your edits right here, Mom.
It's weird to edit with pain.
What's up, pirates?
No, it's
Yes. It's 60. Don't.
yeah, I see that.
Be careful.
This is really good. Really good job taking the launch pad and covering it. Very nice. And then you're building to protect it as well. So you should be doing the same thing on the other side, right? To make it so that this legit should not get blown up or shot out or whatever. This is very good. I'm a big fan of you, dude. You're nuts.
Nice.
No shield.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna use this launch pad to rotate.
Yep.
Time that my head's sweating.
So we rotate.
Alright, land on me.
Okay, we talk about early rotates all the time, especially last time we talked about it a lot. This is a good spot that he's going for. I really like what he's doing right here on the side of divot. I really like it.
Nice, man.
As long as he goes up.
Right,
No.
you
You gotta get up. Go up over here. Stay up at the top, right on the edge, so that nobody up top can kill. It can shoot you, but the guys on bottom really can't shoot you either. You're gonna put yourself in a really good position.
put a pyramid. We don't, yeah.
What?
I don't know.
Teammate has good game sense.
How much do you have? 300. Have 2 more.
We have to wait though. We can't use the launch pad just yet.
Yeah.
This
A little bit of fun.
Did you go in zone to use the launch pad?
oh,
But
A little bit of fun.
oh yikes.
Build.
I like the idea, but make sure you don't put yourself in a spot like that. You gotta look up and around. So every time you launch pad from now on for zone, look up and around. So you know exactly how to maneuver, because number one, you went into zone. Zone is not smart to go into, like, just because you're gonna take damage, and you did take a tick, so that's not good. And then you basically, yeah, you scuffed the opportunity for that launch pad. Okay, you guys need to continue going. Go, go, go. Either take shots or go. Right now you're just sitting here, right? Right now you're just sitting here. You're not doing anything. You got to go. He needs to edit that window closed. When you're done shooting, you gotta edit the windows closed, because somebody's gonna snipe through that or whatever. So don't sit still. Must be doing something. Either shooting, moving, or at least be looking around for opportunities. At least.
Alright, now?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you got more value out of the launch pad, you didn't have to waste this Porta Fortress yet. I mean, this Porta Rift yet. And there's still chances that it goes over awkward hills to fight. There's a bunch of, like, more awkward hills. Obviously, we're going really far away from the zone, so it'd be good. This actually may have been the most optimal time to take the Rift. I'll be honest. Why do I say that? Because literally everybody's rotating an open field and nobody has height, so it's really easy to just sit here.
Now, man, I'm getting 50 FPS.
I have 70 actually.
Really easy to just sit here.
Dude, this is looking like a GG for us, man. We have a lot of mats, so we just need high ground.
I like that encouragement. This is looking like a good game for us, man. This is looking like it's over for us. We have the mats, we have everything. Perfect.
On me.
Yeah, I see.
Yep.
Don't let this guy get high.
Okay, he's building a metal. The two of you spamming this is not going to do anything. You can just turtle build for forever. And then this happens. Like, all you guys needed to do there was one person shoot and one person build. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of you guys needs to recognize. One of you guys has to recognize that you just need to build.
He's on me down. Alright, just let him have that height. Just let him have that. Well, drop down a little. Drop down a little.
Yeah.
I like that you follow your teammate. You need to edit in immediately. You need to edit. So I would actually say that in order to make that edit, make sure you block your top first and then make the edit. You were always giving him shit for saying this looks like a GG's for us. No, why I like that is because it's encouragement. It's like, yes, this is our game. Let's go. This puts you in the right mindset, right? Like, legit, like all the games I've played recently, I've been like, oh, I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. And you know what happens? I freaking die there, even though it's an easily winnable thing. Like 100%.
Bro, we have this.
Encourage, yeah, there you go, bro. We have this. See, that kind of stuff is really good. Even though it's pointless for the game, it puts you in the right mindset. We got this. We got this. Come on, 16-0. That's like the kind of stuff that we used to say in CS all the time. Like on LAN, let's go, man. Let's go. We got this. This stuff is so important. People completely misunderstand the amount of worth there is to motivation, morale, all that sort of stuff. You forgot that there was a guy on high ground and you need to build for him. And you guys are really high right now. You guys, you should be, what you're doing, like every time you build out, basically, you you build out a little bit, and then you run this way, and then you run this way, and then you run this way, and then you build out again because the storm's coming. So that's the same thing that I was saying earlier. It's like you're not spending your time efficiently. Like, if you build out a little bit, okay, what do? You either need to be shooting, you need to be looking around and making sure there's other stuff, or you need to be moving. You need to be doing something. You absolutely need to be doing something. Right? And the reason I say that, like, sure, you guys are really high. I recognize that, but you guys clearly don't recognize that. So, like, you do need to waterfall here. You absolutely do. Otherwise, you're going to get shot out and die. But the thing is, the reason you're not doing that is because you don't recognize you're doing that. And the reason you're not recognizing it is because you're running around back and forth, back and forth. So you must put it into your mentality that if you're in a box, if you just finished building something, do something. Okay, make sure you have like I don't know, people in CS we used to what do we do? No, yeah, in CS we used to have, like, people would put things in there. They would put a sound that goes off every 5 seconds or something like that to make people like realize, oh, I need to do this. So maybe you could try something like that. But I mean, I obviously haven't seen this be a thing for many times since this is the first demo we watched from you guys. But you need to put in your head, I need to do something. 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 Because otherwise you're gonna be doing this. Right? Tarp. And then do nothing.
Get to me, get to me.
Tarp.
Take that.
That was
No.
What? Okay, 2 things. You need to know that he has a launch pad, and again, look around you before you place that launch pad. Look around you before you place that launch pad. You need to know that I have the play here. It's gonna be launch, right? Teammates, you guys need to communicate utility items. He has a second launch, and you should have had it because you haven't gotten any kills since he used his first launch. All right, so you need to split that so one of you have it and one of you don't, so whatever. Then the other thing is look around every single time you place a launch pad. Look up, look to the left, look to the right, look everywhere so that you don't do this. Like, you should be dead. You should be dead here.
Let's go.
You are so lucky you're not dead. But that was a reason why you didn't necessarily need to go down, because you could have used the launch pad at any time. So that's good. Teammate. Okay.
How much match you have?
Where's the zone going?
I have 400.
Zone's going more into divot, so you guys are fine on low ground.
Nice.
Oh my god, it's not editing.
So again, obviously you were panicked because of the edit, but you know your teammates down here. Look up, look up, look up, look up, look up. You got to look up. I don't know what you do.
I have 400.
Throw me 100.
Okay. You just got to build for your teammate. You have just got to build for your teammate. You can't spend time, especially because this is not boxed out. This is last zone. I don't give a crap about how many mats your teammates has. If you don't have the time and you're not safe, you better not be dropping mats. Your teammate could have died here. Your teammate could have died there because you were dropping mats, right? Don't prioritize, right? So so prioritize. If you aren't safe and it's final zone, don't bother with things like dropping mats. That doesn't make... You're gonna get your teammates killed. You're gonna get yourselves killed because you're wasting time doing that sort of stuff. Pull out your pickaxe there. You finally picked it out. Alright, your teammate needs to call that he's grappling up. Because I don't know what the play here is. This guy's hella high.
Dude, I'm such a bot. I'm literally such a bot. You got this. You can shoot him down.
I love it. You see, I'm such like forget that I'm such a bot stuff. You shouldn't say that, but he said you got this, you got this, you got this right away. He says he chips and says you got this. Okay, stay in zone.
Don't let him attack you. Let's go.
Very nice. Good stuff. I would only recommend that when you see him jumping down there like that, just go out of zone so he can't shoot you, because he could have one pumped you or something like that. I mean, obviously it's super unlucky or super not likely, but you could have also recognized that he was low on mass just based on the way he was building up there, and he wasn't building down or he wasn't doing anything. So good stuff.
Shoot him down.
Did he?
Yes. Don't let him attack you. Let's go.
Did you shoot him out? What? Nice, dude. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, who's next? Wildfire. All right, let's watch this from the beginning. I didn't actually watch the drop and stuff.
Yeah, let's do lazy. That would be just scuff.
That all motel? Oh my god, that was so many people going motel.
Just go main. Go main. Go backside, go backside, go backside, backside, backside. Grab the cars side. Okay, you're grab here. Okay, never mind. Yeah, just chill.
The fog is so bad.
We're gonna push it together, okay? Parking lot. Blue on him. Gingerbread.
Okay, so I like the plan.
Backside edits and loot them and come back, okay?
I like the plan. I like the plan.
From where?
But
One is coming.
but the split, I like the plan for you. I don't like Mayo's position. Mayo's position, like he landed over here and then started rotating out here, and he's gonna be in the open for a long time. Then he's not gonna have mats to actually defend against. So I don't really like Mayo's position. I like you landing parking, but you need to do something else for Mayo when you end up in a like awkward split like this, because there's just, I don't know. It's either Mayo lands here and you land like somewhere else over here, or like over here or something like that. But you landing parking and Mayo landing here, neither of you are going to be able to collect the mats. Maybe you could collect the mats to go meet Mayo, but I don't know. I don't think the split is very good in terms of drop theory. Nice. The only thing I would say is definitely try to fix that mistake. Don't let that happen. And to do that, just make sure that you are not moving forward when you're building your wall, and then got that.
Knocked him. On top. Yeah, push it.
No, there's no fog and pop up. All right, this is a really, really bad fight. This is a hella bad fight.
Yeah, push it. Blue on him.
He's already looking at you. He gets the first shots off. Like, he gets one shot and you're already at 28. He should have killed you here. He should have killed you here. He had shield too, but he backed off first. Like, you would have been dead if this guy had better aim.
Another one. Can you finish him?
In my opinion.
I'll try. Behind us.
You should have just instantly built there.
Oh, he's gonna be. Yeah,
There's fog in the duo testing mode. Yeah, there was fog for one session of pop up. For a single session.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
Okay, there's still one up. You guys need to farm a little bit before you go on anymore, and staying up top is good. On these grenades. Oh, this is the grenade launcher that you got out of the chest.
Outside, farming wood. Killed him.
Okay. Yeah, it was just bad by that guy. He's still fighting?
He's right below.
They're fighting.
I know he's somewhere below us. I got a rift grenade launcher. He's right below me. Oh, pushing. To your right. On me. Where? Hello? Nice, dude. Good job. Good stuff. Alright,
okay, you had a position of great strength. Like, you were up high and you dropped down to chase this guy when Mayo was already down on low ground, and he has a shotgun. So I don't necessarily think that was the right idea, because eventually what ended up happening is Mayo found him and you were in no position to be able to actually help him. So so number one, split drop bad here because the distance is really hard to close between each other. since people are up on top. Big green. Tough. Yo, swag. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, dude. You're nuts. I appreciate it, dude. You're nuts. You're nuts. Thank you so much, man. So because of the distance is really hard. Okay, and then the balloon fight, low HP when he gets first shot, and you knew he was going to get first shot. Not smart. And then giving up your high grounds when you have a teammate low ground and you know when it's still around. High ground gives you options, right? Giving it up made it so that you aren't going to be able to help Mayo. Okay, looting and zombies. Swag, thank you so much, man. Bro, this man's AFK in a pond. That was actually dope. Hold on, is that like a legit spot, dude?
I'm back.
Is that actually a legit spot?
Wait,
This is sick. End game strats right here, boys.
Oh my god.
End game
that's such a
strats.
shield. Get somebody. Oh, check. Beautiful.
Yo, Frost, thank you for the gifted sub.
Is it looted? People here. I didn't hit him. Get out. Don't get lazy. Let them build fight. Okay, they're pushing them. They're W king. All right, go now. Hit 140 shield. I drop down.
I'm not good.
Laser one, no shield.
Shoot, super low. Bullseye. Oh.
This is a bad decision, I think. Just because he's low, it's okay, and you're gonna win it. But if this guy wasn't low, I mean, you got tags on him, so it's fine. But Mayo's not ready with you yet, so you need to be patient for Mayo. I need to turn this up. Sorry.
Oh, of course.
Be careful.
Okay, you need to call this guy's position. I don't think Mayo really. Okay, now he knows because it's obvious, but nice. Mayo going to the back, perfect. His teammate's there though. You didn't realize that. Nice shot. Good pinch. Very good pinch. Even though they were both there, it was still a good pinch. And then you immediately changed your target because you took the wall and then you changed target instead of. Well, okay. You could have just gone to this side and just sprayed through, and then you guys were both shooting them at the same time.
Nice
But
job,
this was
brother.
fine
Good
too.
stuff. I'm carrying 2 big pods. So take the RPG.
This is fine
Purple
too.
RPG in here.
That was a good fight too. That was a really good fight too.
On me. Alright. Yes, and get out. The rock form and just set up there.
Oh.
Because I don't feel like farming wood in here.
Oh, me.
Behind us.
Fog, by the way.
Bro, get out, just get out. They already got high ground. Can you RPG them?
Yeah.
Okay, right here, you gotta drink minis or shield, whatever. Yeah, shield?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Stay low. I'm gonna go high from another side.
Alright. I'm gonna RPG him.
Yeah, nice. Go, I'm going high now.
Okay.
Hit one,
Nice.
75, no shield on one.
Good strat.
They're getting third party. Just get high and chill.
Yeah, just chill.
Alright, you can't fall there, and then just chilling is really good.
Nice job. I lasered one.
And the RPG strat was really good too. But in terms of this fight, like you said, they're getting third party. Just leave. You have the perfect opportunity to just leave right now. Like, just go. Right? We talk about how positioning is important, but like you're on edge zone. Like you don't need to fight for this spot. Just leave. Like you have, we talked about in the last one, fight for everything for anything the best available. This is not the best, and you don't have to fight. So back out. You have high ground, but screw it, dude.
RPG this south guy.
You don't need this fight.
Push with a sniper.
You really don't.
I can have Deagle if you.
You guys are in great shape. This is, you guys are literally, not only are you in great shape, you have good mats, you have good traps, you have good heals, you have a good loadout. Like, you already have 4 kills. You do not need this fight at all.
I hit one once.
Nice, dude. Good job.
He should leave the he should leave the shooting of the wall to the guy with the dig if you're shooting a wall, if you're shooting a wood wall, because he basically gave up the fact that
yeah, one has sniper.
he gave up the fact that you were gonna shoot that wall, pretty much.
Yeah, we got zone. We got zone. We're right on the edge. I don't think they will fight us.
Keep these kids.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you're still fighting this.
Okay, okay.
And the reason why this position not good, we talk about it. Center zone is better. High grounds are better. I mean, you are on high ground, but that's because you wasted a lot of mats. And look at this, like,
Yeah, I got
you invest a lot of mats,
Oh my god.
and you're still getting shot because you have such a high opportunity. It's like a build fight. Everybody's like, yeah, let's shoot the guys who are
Gotta
build
get shot
fighting.
down. You gotta get down. Just one level.
Now you're wasting your pots. Like, if you got out of here, man, you were good, dude. You're squandering your position.
Stay up, stay there. I'm not looking for shots. Bro, what the hell is going
Squandering your position.
on? Bro, these kids are so dumb. What the fuck am I playing, dude? I think he's in corner
Oh,
somewhere,
surprise, surprise. Now you're wasting mats clearing this. What's the point? What's the point? What are you getting from this?
Yeah. Okay, we just gotta rotate.
Not only that, but like all that, you just wasted the opportunity to just rotate freely through there. Obviously, we didn't know if there's a guy in there, so I might not have wanted to do that. But like, farm all this stuff if you can, if you have the opportunity to. You guys need to get back good on mats because right now you're in shambles again. You guys basically put yourself in shambles because of that fight.
No, he rotated. He rotated.
There's just a pyramid around here.
Yeah, I know. He rotated. I saw him doing that.
No, somebody right here.
Oh, really? What the hell?
Yeah. Oh, 2.
Knocked one.
That was the most awkward looking kill ever.
Yo, I got a rift out, bro. I'm stuck. I'm doing.
Oh, you got his teammate now. Nice.
That was a chuck.
Okay.
That was a chuck there too. Yeah, go down. Go.
Like you had the rift to go, man. Did you get the rift to go? Or did you pick it up? Okay.
Yeah,
That's okay. I was gonna say if you had to spend the rift to go for this, meh. For 500 wood basically, that's all you got.
I got rift to go.
Okay, you need to recognize here that you can't get stuck down here. Like the zone is coming. Right, that's avoidable. That's 100% avoidable.
Like right on me.
Oops.
Do you have any minis or anything?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna start then. That was a chuck there and I couldn't pick it up because I... Yeah. Try the third party someone. Oh, try the third party northeast. Nice, we got...
Do you want to get on the mountain north?
Yeah, do it. Let's go. Build that with brick.
I don't have any.
As much as I like the mountain position, I don't think it's actually necessary for you guys.
He's no shield.
But I think this is the right play. Just the fact that you are low mats. I don't know how many mats Mayo got from the fight, but I don't think he got any. Like, I don't really think you should be spending any time refarming this.
Here, do you have Deagle?
You know what I mean?
Wood box.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
here, rotating. Go again, go again.
No. You just went to go get the. You just went to get a good position. What are you giving it up for, man?
Come back up, come back up.
I got him to white and I hit him. What is it?
Nice. Oh, Monka.
Bro, I gotta wait until this zone gonna start moving because I'm in really scuff position. Alright, nice. I'm good. Team rotating there. Team straight 255 rotating in. Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh. No, we're gonna get pushed. Team rotating there.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know what Mayo died to, but you should probably put a ramp out or something like that. There's still a lot of teams on this side, and actually, most of those teams are in zone already, so they're looking for shots on people, especially these people who are the biggest threats to them, right? You're the biggest threats to them, so you got to kind of think about it in that position as well.
255 rotating in. Oh!
Where did you get sniped? Oh, what? All the way over there? Yeah, these zones are really big. You got to be very careful about that.
Do you have any heals? Very close. Nice.
So I just want to like point out, like, you had a big pot, you had a slurp when you were all the way in fatal, and you lost both of them. One in all the shambles in fatal, and then one in the little like pit over here. You lost the I don't know. You lost the other one. And now you have no heals for when situations like this occur.
Lighting very close. Don't peek anything. Literally don't peek at all. One is landing close, very close. This team is through 45 is building super high, like extremely high.
Does he still have that RPG? Oh, he's sitting still, bro. You gotta hit that headshot.
Knocked one there. Knocked one. I'm pushing the high ground.
That's okay. All right, I don't.
I'm getting out.
Killed him. Get with me. Get with me. I have slurp juice. I have slurp juice. Slurp juice for you.
Okay, that was so worth because you guys are shambles. That was very worth because you guys are shambles. But Mayo, you need to be on his back, man.
Get on me, real fast.
You need to be on his back. I think he called it. I think he gave you enough time.
Knocked one there. Knocked one. I'm pushing the high ground.
You need to know, as soon as he knocks that, you need to understand that your teammate is going to W key everything that he freaking has the opportunity to do. So you need to know that playstyle out of him, and you need to be on his back. I don't know what you're doing right now.
Nice. Here, I'm getting out.
Killed him. Get with me. Get with me. I have slurp juice. I have slurp juice. Slurp juice for you.
This was your first time playing together? Okay. So you wouldn't know that, but still, when that knock happens, there's a high chance for people to be crazy like this.
Okay, nice.
Makes sense, though. Makes sense.
The guy below, I knocked him down. He's white. He's
I think I was low ground, so I had to edit up. Ah, yes. It's possible. Hey.
Okay. I'm looking east.
Mayo, if you have the opportunity, well, zombies are gone. Never mind.
Open supply drop. Don't get sniped. Don't get you over peeking hard.
Yep, he's right about that.
I have 8 traps. You need any traps?
No, I have two.
Okay, we gotta rotate. Drop down.
I still have a rift.
Okay, nice. Oh yeah, rift that. Come here.
No.
Nice call.
5 rifts. You guys were good.
Beautiful call.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right.
No, they're not in the mountain.
Sort of is. We can get up there. We won't have time.
No, just.
I really don't think anybody was looking at you. I think you guys are good to just hold that.
Bro, this kid has minigun.
You should just
drop now.
be good to just hold that.
Yeah, just roll, just low. Drop on the brick, guy. Build up. You have RPG? Do you have RPG? Shoot the team on top above. Shoot the team above. Right now.
Knock him down?
Yeah, shoot the team above. Nice. Killed one. I'm getting shot down.
Wildfire had the right idea. You guys are good in endgame.
One more building up high. Nice, he died to the storm. Okay, I'm carpeting, you gotta help me. He got high.
One tap.
I don't think
I fell
Wildfire
down.
should
I'm 22
lost
HP.
height there.
Got him.
Nice, I'm 22 HP. Okay, nice, I'm building up. I'm at high ground.
Go to your level.
I'm gonna try to look for some shots.
What was that lag?
Nice, good job.
I vanished.
I have mech it. Okay, just let me heal up and then you chillin'. Okay, good job, brother. Good job.
Easy. Easy peasy, Japanesey.
Good stuff, Mayu.
He's at low.
Okay, yeah, we can push him now.
Gonna spam him.
I'm coming down.
Oh, 116. Nice.
Let's go, baby.
You guys went 0 to 100 real quick down there. When you went down. Endgame was better, but I think that, like, holy shit, this man has 10 kills. And yeah, it could have lost you guys the game. I'm just saying. I think there was something in that that makes my VLC crash, so just skipped past it just in case. Is the guy who shit on Ballatw with the grappler? Yes.
I have a minute. Yeah.
Okay, we can take this slow. I think there's 2 or 3 teams here, so be careful.
Yeah, we take it slow. We farm stuff out. I have a good loadout.
If you don't have a shotgun, there's a blue attacker.
I have a blue pump.
Yeah, I'm worried that you hear this guy and you guys are still talking about. So you guys are still talking about your game plan, stuff like that. Your loadout is important to talk about, but your game plan should already be set in stone. Like before you land, that should be like while you're on the bus kind of thing, or while you're gliding to the area, because I really think that you need to get up. As soon as this guy shoots, you need to get up and see what's going on. Like, as if you have the opportunity to third party something, you need to take it. If you're not looking, you don't get that opportunity. So you need to make sure that you grab information when you can. Like this is a game just like Counter-Strike, just like CS, just like StarCraft, just like any game where there's imperfect and incomplete information. You need to grab the information. Like, I don't know whether or not this guy is possibly gonna push you. You don't have information about his loadout. You hear an AK, you hear an AR. You've got to get that information. If you figure out this guy's in shambles or he's gonna get in shambles, you need to go ahead and push that, right? This is what won me and Bumpa Pleasant at TwitchCon, was us paying attention to what was going on. If we were doing this dilly-dallying around farming, just like randomly farming shit, we would have never realized that Wildcard was flanking Sentinels and the other team that was there at Pleasant with us, and we would have lost the opportunity to clutch up and get in the grand finals. There's another pump shot that neither of you guys call.
Push the back house and just slowly take out the teams that way. Because I need to take the close range fight.
You need an SMG?
I mean, I just have a shotgun right now.
There.
Okay, that works.
This guy just launched out.
Yeah, okay, so this is why, like, this is an issue for you, right? Because this guy over here, he could be done with this fight and he could be posting up on top of that house and he could be beaming you right now because you're out in the open, you have no information on him, and the first thing you see, you just start shooting, right? You just start shooting. You're just like, yeah, what the hell? Like you just start shooting without any care in the world of what else is going on around you, which is fine. This guy could be low. You should take shots on this guy. You should. But because of this, like, you're just crouched in the open, and who knows? There's a guy with the sniper trained at you on top of a hotel. Like, you don't know anything about what's going on in Paradise.
Yo, team close to. We got another team.
Yes, now he's grabbing shit, and now you know that this is a freaking terrible position for you guys. This is an awful position for you guys. You guys are getting pinched. Number one, there's this guy. I think this guy's fighting that guy, and you guys are now coming over here, but there's another team coming over here that's going to push you this way, and you're going to get into a three-way pinch possibly. So, yeah, no, this is bad. This is really bad.
this guy.
He's going to
You
the
want that-
back houses. Launchpad to him.
No launch pad.
Launchpad?
Nice.
Oh, his teammate's back here. That's why he's going back here.
Oh, careful, careful. I got. Don't let me build my ramp.
Nice. Good mechanics.
Knock my guy. Thirsting.
I hit this guy for 50. Guy's
You shouldn't drop there. You should just build out to the side because your teammate's still up there.
being annoying, man. I'm down low. Play safe. Play safe.
He's low aggressive too. I got him.
Alright, good job.
Nice.
Dude, let's go. Dude, we're insane.
Alright, that's another team. You got the
Hold
loot.
on,
I think one thing I want to say about this, like, you had the good
his teammate's back
mechanics.
there. That's why he's going back here.
Oh, careful. I got. Let me.
You kind of fought this team straight up, which is okay, I guess. This is good. You got to hit that edit through, and then, like, I think at this point, this guy's in here. I think you need to go to the side and try to help your teammate. I think you put yourself in position to, like, not do anything in the fight. Because he builds up, and then now he builds safely, and then what are you going to do from here? Like, obviously your teammate's fine. He ended him, but, like, I don't know. I think you just kind of build floors over yourself and just go help.
I hit this guy for 50. This guy's being annoying, man.
But then turtling down is a good idea.
I'm down low.
I just don't like how you went all the way down
Oh,
because
play
you
safe,
split with
play
your
safe,
teammates so hard, basically.
I'm looting him now.
I dinked this guy for 40.
Dude, we're insane.
Alright, that's another team. You got the
Hold
loot.
on, I didn't loot the other guy. Hold on, I'm looting him now.
I dinked this guy for 40 over on hotel.
Okay, I'm really far.
This is fine shooting this guy just because you're third party, but I think like your mat situation, you need to group up with your teammate and split mats or be farming this entire row just to have mats to be able to fight here. They're wasting a lot, so you should be fine, but
took some fall damage there.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting.
I have no mats.
I got 2 traps. Dude, I got you mats. Come to me. Before you go in. I got so many.
there we go. Good recognition.
Hold on.
You should know that, Flex, that your teammate has the mats because he got the 2 kills.
Alright. Let's get in this fight.
Yep. Just getting a little bit more mats, Flex. You're a little ahead of me, but I'm coming. You're about to.
Alright, you just heard one inside. Nice shots.
Laser.
Good tracking.
To your right.
Oh, you saw him. You had such a good angle. Nice. Nice.
I'm low ground.
I got 2.
That's a really good opportunity, and you notice, I don't think you maybe recognize, but when there's an edit, there's two edits, this is so hard to reset for somebody in the box. It's so easy to just start spamming in there, and that's what you did, so good stuff.
I got 2, but I lasered a girl, a Snork Ops.
Nice, good call on the skin.
Yo, blue AR.
I like that even though it's a struggle to figure out the name of the skin, you still
Snork Ops is
do
making a
it.
break for it. White, too white. She's white health.
Yeah, you gotta call that direction. Snorkops is making a break. Snorkops 285 or whatever.
Got her.
You get it anyways.
Let's go!
Good hype.
3 and 3. We're popping.
But call that direction because your teammate doesn't have any clue.
Have any fight on the guy back neither. No.
Okay, that was from that was.
Yeah, they're coming towards us. 150.
All right, I would not shoot this whatsoever.
White 2 in the
I
air.
don't want these guys to land on us, man. We're in a good shape. We got a bunch of kills.
The guy in the
We have
back.
5 kills already. We only need
White
4
white
more.
again.
Once you realize he's white, though, this is good.
White 2 white again.
White 32.
He's gonna die,
Watch
right?
out.
You guys better get this. You guys better get this. Come on, baby.
Can I get one bloom shot, dude?
I don't know about that, Chief.
Kill points. These are high. These are fairly high point. No, I can't. It's hot normally. We're gonna have to.
They drop on us. Yeah, honestly.
You know,
Yeah,
please.
so the reason
He's
There's one shot.
the reason I'm not shooting here is because the zone, and I don't want these guys to snake our rifts. What I'm doing, I see these guys in the air, bro, I'm making a break for it for these rifts. And that's the other thing too. The information that you didn't gather is rifts. when you guys were talking about your plan. You guys, as soon as you land Paradise, if you can see the rifts, you better call it. You better say there's 4 rifts here.
Twice away again.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good drop, dude. No, I agree. Above us,
Because if they drop you there and they fight, like, bruh, you guys are fucked. You know how long that fight is gonna take? Oh, bruh.
We're gonna.
You want me to place it?
Yeah,
there?
yeah, let's place it. This is.
Dude, that's so important. That there's no rifts or
Or the
there's a
quad.
team right in.
Yeah, they're taking the quad.
It's okay. It's okay.
One thing I would offer in order to make sure that you guys are watching the status of the zone and stuff like that, I would say every time you get into a fight and every time the fight ends, you need to look at the zone and you need to basically start your clock and say, okay, there's 2 minutes. Okay, we need to go, or we have 45 seconds till we need to go.
I'm good on
Every time, not necessarily that'll make decisions for you, but it'll help you make decisions about the zone, because especially every time you see somebody new, basically you gotta make sure that you're looking at the zone. So basically come up with points of time that you're gonna look at the zone. That'll help you.
I just want to get.
Let's just, I mean, over there, so.
We're good.
Apples. Perfect.
You guys have really good position here.
Easy Kovacs, easy Kovacs.
Really good position, really good match. Your situation is very good.
Holy crap.
Most
Oh, that's so
effective.
unfortunate.
Yeah, he's.
I would just be careful about trying to shoot
He's building up.
out in the open like that without building around you
Okay, careful.
this late in the zone.
Careful. He might have a teammate. Plane coming in. That might be his teammate. He's low ground. He's going in the thing, I think.
All right, you guys should not be W King. We were talking about this in the other time. We were talking about this the other time, but like, you guys are in great position, right? You guys have a bunch of kills. You guys have like what, 5 kills now, 6 kills. You have good loadout. You have good mats. You have good heals. Like, you guys push. Kita.
Oh, my sync went too far. Okay, I think we back off. I don't
We're getting. I think we're
Yeah,
getting.
backing off is very important.
No, they're leaving.
No, they're leaving, dude. I'm throwing a thing.
We got a team to our
He's
left.
two. They're both in there.
Careful. Team to our left. Flex, let's back off. I think we back off. Flex, careful for that other team. Flex, you wanna back off?
One of them got sniped, dude. It was him.
Oh, buddy, you're going to your own stink. Nice. That was very good. Just switching the target right there. You need to get up over.
Careful, another team to our left.
Hey, this fight is absolutely poor. I know you want this guy's loot, but you gotta give it up at some point. You just wasted 400 wood.
Yeah.
On me, 44, tag, soccer.
Nice call. Nice targeting. Good spam.
This box, I hit her for 18.
Person's above us. Other one's above us, I think.
I think that was a bad call. I think all you need to do if they're above you is you guys have a pressure. You guys have basically a pinch on the person down below. Just build above you and box around, and let that guy come down to you.
Oh, right here.
Because if you guys have this pinch, you need to finish it.
They're in it. They're in the sink. They're taking hard. Both of them. Doing another sink.
Train. Nice.
Okay. Spraying.
I'm thirsty.
I don't know how useful that is.
May have just gotten high ground.
No, you know she got high ground. You know she got high ground.
Yo, we got a jump pad. I think she went to high ground.
Yeah,
Yeah, good block.
Spray me. I'm good.
Bit of block.
I'm not there.
I'm good.
Okay. We have a jump pad, by the way.
Good fake.
Yeah.
We're attracting a lot of attention. I think you should be. I just got laser.
Just heal.
Yeah, I am.
She can't go down on you.
I'm good. I didn't see her stop, my bad. Team's coming in right now. Here,
Oh, nice.
Can you come to me? We can jump pad out.
You gotta acknowledge your teammate there. You gotta say no. You gotta say yes. You have got to acknowledge your teammate there. He has no idea what's going on up here. He has absolutely no idea.
It's not died, it's something stupid.
See how he's like so calm and collected just because you haven't communicated to him.
Nice, Flex. Good job, bud.
Yeah.
Is there any healing you need me to carry? I have 2 minis still.
I have 5 minutes. That's all I got
Anything
from
else
him.
up there you need me to carry?
No. He might have metal. He might have metal for you. I don't know. No, he doesn't. He does. Yeah, wait. He has 332 metal. 332 metal on me. Damn thing, dude.
How many?
Yonder was packing, dude.
Dude, you need me to come carry stuff?
There's mats up here. There's stinks. There's
RPG.
Eagle, there's a rocket launcher.
RPG. Yeah.
Come over.
No,
There.
I have. We have a jump pad, by the way. Team to our right. Team to our right. I'm taking shots at them. 32 tags on the blue links. 232 tags on the blue links.
Get to zone. I don't really think you need to be tunneling here. I guess that you probably have recycled mats that you're using, which is good. If you are, then kudos.
Okay, good call, Flex. You got 352 metal over here.
Yeah, I'm going back. I'm going back.
This is a way too big of a tunnel.
Guys,
No? Okay, you're good. Never mind. I thought you had less than that. Okay. Yeah. At a certain point, you gotta try to just go. Especially if you don't have recycled.
Right, looking at us. We do. Yeah.
35 white.
Okay.
Commandos 35 white. Commandos.
I don't know the decision here to RPG that.
We do have a jump pad, by the way. I'm gonna throw a
Yeah,
stick.
yeah, no, we're chilling. We're chilling. This team.
I'm hitting both of them. I'm hitting both of them.
Careful.
Held up by
The
one,
team
is that
to our
why?
west
Yeah,
is
held up by one.
Really hard.
Yeah. I put a.
We have zone. We have zone. We have zone. We have zone. We have
I'm
zone.
coming to you. I'm coming to you. I'm coming.
35 white under. 35 white.
You're hard
Commandos
peeking, but I
35
like how
white.
you're moving
35
around. It's good.
Don't-
Him both of them. One's gonna go down, I think. No.
Good use of your utility. I'm not necessarily thrilled about the rocket shots, considering you're almost certainly not gonna get those in there. But you know that guy's low.
I have. Wait, throw a sink in this box. This wooden box.
You have hard tunnel vision not to see these guys.
Wooden box.
You have hard tunnel
White
vision.
health. Okay.
Because those were free shots on those guys. Those were free
Yo,
shots.
I'm watching our south. Be careful. They might jump pad. I think I killed my guy. We got a team coming from the south. If you're
This team's trying to tunnel in.
67 headshot on one of them.
35 blue on links. I'm running out of AR ammo. She should be low health.
I've got 200. I've got 200.
You
Oh my
are
God, dude.
you are
I'm
so
low,
close to
I'm low,
getting beamed there.
48.
Yeah, I caught myself.
Hold on.
I really think you wasted a lot of rockets here.
Underneath you.
I split. It's right above you. Right there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Wait, I didn't get it. I found it. This team just looted in the storm.
48 blue.
35 blue.
I don't have any more stinks. Someone's throwing a stink on one.
Yeah, you're wasting so many RPGs.
Ready? Deal top. Got him.
That guy ran out of mats. Nice.
Top five.
Okay.
32 points.
One more
there's a
RPG.
launch
You guys
pad to
have to
our,
use this for
southeast.
high ground, or for pushing somebody off a high ground.
Alright.
You want to just wait?
These guys are chilling over here.
Also, you guys need to pay attention to your kill points. I think you guys are max kill points. I think you guys are max kill points.
Team of two. Wait, no, high ground. Kovacs them. drop straight down.
You have no idea. Look how much space there is over here that you have no idea that you could get shot from.
Jump on.
I haven't seen over there yet.
30.
Preemptively placing the jump pad is useless, by the
35.
way. Just wait. Like you can place the floor and then place the jump pad afterwards.
I'm going high ground. I'm gonna take the high ground. I'm taking the high ground.
I'm landing with you. I'm landing with you. I'm landing with you.
Yep.
This guy over here.
Okay, I have
35 on the renegade. 35 on the renegade.
I have 400 steel left.
Yeah, I'm covered in with you. There's a guy behind us.
I'm looking out. Oh, 2 teams. Full teams.
There's so many teams. Got one knocked.
Finished.
I'm following your carpet.
Yep. I'm building. I have 200.
I got this guy to 70. He's falling.
Okay, I feel like you guys are not paying attention to the front of you guys. You guys are not that high. You guys could easily be taken. Somebody could take high ground from you guys. 100%.
I'm dropping down low.
Right below us. This guy's really low.
And also, like, you don't need, like, you didn't look around at all. All you saw was all this stuff because that's what you were looking at, and then you just jumped off, right? You just jumped right off. You got to look around because this guy would have been an easy track and kill. This guy would have been an easy edit down on or something like that. I'm pretty sure that was your tarp.
Reloading.
Top 3. Guy in front of us. Red Lynx is still alive. Guy in front of us. They have flex to tow you up there. I'm not up.
Yeah, no.
Good call on your teammate. Really good call. You need to cover your top as soon as you take a shot from up top. You gotta cover your top. I don't know how high that is. I don't know if he's fighting your teammate or what, but you don't know either. So you got to cover your top, buddy.
I shot the Lynx. Got the Lynx. Last guy's high.
Just shoot him down. Shoot him down. He's in storm. He's dead. He's dead. Oh god, dude. Got him. Let's go.
Let's go with the hype. I like it. I really think that you guys focused like way too hard on getting kills there. I think you guys could focus on getting good position, and then like I feel like some of the people that you killed weren't doing the smartest things and were easily able to get shot and stuff like that. Like I feel that you could have easily played that a lot safer. Sorry, what I was really trying to get at is that I feel like that could have turned sour because you guys were not paying attention to like good positioning. But yeah, good stuff. Besides that, good fighting. I think you made a few mistakes in your fights that I think you guys need to clean up for sure. Specifically, like a lot of your comms is like repetitive and kind of useless, so clean up the comms. But yeah, you have tunnel vision. I think that's the biggest thing. Both of you guys have tunnel vision on frags and are frag hungry. When you already had max kill points, you already had all this stuff. You guys were already set, and you just kept W king and kept being like, oh, he's white, let's go. Just like calm down a little bit. Okay, purple, our boy purple, salty drop. Good amount of mats leaving his first house. I like it. Nice. Edit that. You kind of just randomly jumped and had really bad crosshair placement right there. I want to watch this again. And then the other thing is like, if you're building up for a fight, just keep building up. Don't like adjust based on where you're gonna go. Just keep building up because you could have got higher than him, I think. Or you could have been even with him. His pyramid is nice, but you need to definitely cone his second ramp as well. Looks very mechanical, looks really good. So right here, like your crosshair placement is really bad for both editing the ramp and getting a shot on somebody. Like you see what I'm talking about? He's above you now, and you have to flick. You do hit the flick, but all right, that guy's completely unlucky.
Nice.
Yeah, exclamation point notes.
Go ahead and grab that. White or
Nice. Pretty smart, pretty smart. All right, he has a thermal now. He could easily peek you and headshot you when you're standing still like this.
hit him blue. I'm smoking him.
Go, go, go. I think you had the opportunity to get him in the back there. Sounded like he was trying to get out. I can't hear your comms, so I don't actually know what you guys are planning and stuff like that. I think you got your you have the initiative.
I can rush through top. I mean, through.
The timing here is a little off because he's on the stairs and your teammate is pushing through the stairs right now. So he's going to start fighting before you get there.
Got him.
Get through this wall.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Let's fucking go. Good shit.
I think you had the possibility of one-shotting him there, so that was a good idea. But like, as soon as you miss that pump shot, you need to just switch back to your pickaxe.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do you need to have comms for solos? No. You don't have to have comms for anything. I prefer it, especially if you want to review your comms. If you want to get criticism on your comms, but obviously solos you can't have comms, so.
Block confirm. I see him.
Good farming.
With my scar right now.
Go, go, go. Just take that headshot.
Hit the black links. No, I was shooting at the night light. Got one down.
Dude, you have really good mechanics, Purple. I can't believe you just got yourself there. It was really nice.
Black. I'm gonna let you get that. I don't want you to steal anymore. This is where the fun begins. Fucking hell. Yeah.
Solid, dude.
Alright.
All right, you're shooting out. You just basically stuck still when there's high ground, and you could easily get beamed down from the top.
Ow. Ooh, I hit him in the head. 70. Don't know where to shoot at. Who's rushing up on us?
That was the other guy that you didn't kill, right?
Okay, he just.
And Nick A30, what the hell?
He's in our game?
Didn't you just kill that person?
I don't. This way. I think Nick A30's in our game. Just saying.
I'm sure you guys are fighting him right now, no? Yeah, let's go, Purple.
Oh, this. Fuck.
Fake, right? It's gotta be fake. He's a no skin.
Oh, he's at the bottom.
Nick A30 doesn't wear no skins.
Oh, Storm.
Bam, 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 bam.
That would've been fun.
That fight was good patience, I guess.
You're wrong. Yeah, I thought the safe one was there.
Nice. The tree.
Alright, I'm gonna just take that.
Oof. Oof, oof, oof. This is why taking stuff from cover is better. And with that thermal, you should really be aware that this guy can shoot you. You should be very aware. You're still hard peeking the scope. Like, you were doing really good. There you go. This is what you got to do. There you go, buddy. This is good, but pay attention to zone. I'm just saying, getting these tags out on these guys is so freaking useless. This is so useless. Go, go, go. You guys have got to go to zone.
How far is storm? Oh, on the far side.
Shooting that plane, useless.
Yo, I can't hit that default for shit. Oh god, bombing raid.
I like how you flicking your mouse actually changed the sound. That's pretty funny. This is so funny.
That fucking plane. Let's go.
Instant drop. Oh, let's go, purple. Let's go, dude.
With Brooklyn and
Okay, yeah, I still maintain that that was pretty freaking pointless. I don't even think you got the kill for that guy.
hit him. Going to get him up.
This is pointless too. There's only 10 left, so it's okay.
My back hurts.
You still are hard peeking in this third circle. Like, you have no idea where everybody else is on the map, and they're gonna be fairly close to you. Like, if they just look at you with a snipe, man, as soon as you, like, the other thing is, like, the reason this is bad, so say you're this guy, right? This is you, you're shooting your sniper at somebody over here, okay? Somebody in front of you, okay? If this guy turns around and starts shooting at you, okay, it's really easy for you to go right and for you to go left, right? Very, very, very easy. That's your first reflex. As soon as this guy starts shooting you, you can go right, you can go left, okay? But since you're in the open and you're not walling yourself off from this side, if somebody shoots you from this angle, okay, how much harder is it for you to dodge his shots? You have to go forward and you have to go backwards, right? And to do that, you need to not look at him, or you need to turn and then look at him. But if you turn, then you're wasting time to dodge shots. So, like, it's so much more uncomfortable if somebody just came out the side and shot you in the left. That's why, like, blocking on the left and the right is very, very important, because it's so much easier for them. Not only that, but if you do move forward and move backwards, that's slower movement, right? Left and right is much faster. I mean, the forward is faster, but backwards, your movement is very, very slow. I stopped writing notes. Yeah, I'm kind of lazy today. Whatever, dude. Oh my god. Is that the guy who was downed? He was just sitting in a tree? I think that's the guy you picked out of the air. That's so funny.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, should we use that launch? In there.
Excuse me, guys. Nice beams. So you get those beams, you need to push this over here. If you want to chase this guy, you need to push this over here. Stop trying to shoot him over here, because he's just going to go around this mountain and box out and get out of LOS, and it's over. Okay, unless he just bots up. Very nice, very nice. Okay, again, like, there could be people coming over this mountain, there could be people coming over this mountain, there could be people over here. Like, you're hard peeking a lot. You're hard peeking way too much, in my opinion. And then this is really bad right now that your teammate goes down and starts spamming grenades. Number one, he should be spamming grenades from high ground. Number two, you're losing your high ground. If somebody comes over the hill, you've lost the game. Like, you're putting yourself in such a bad position for the rest of the game if this guy goes down. No problem, Wildfire. You guys are dope. Alright, purple. Please. No, purple. No. Thank you for proving my point, man.
I knocked him. Let's fucking go.
God,
God, oh god, oh god. Tickets, tickets, tickets. points. Dude, we could actually
Very nice.
if we win this. Oh god, I'm sweaty. Oh, kid down there. Powder. Powder down below.
Restore trick. You gotta be very careful though, man. If that explode hit just above and you just barely stepped out, you would have taken damage because the door is open. You gotta be careful with this. Again, you're gargoyling. If this guy this guy is third personing you right now. If there's a guy on this ramp, like he's third person, he just peeks out, he just taps you in the face, you're dead again. Like you're very much gargoyling. I don't like the door peek. Reason I like the door peek, number one, you can glitch it for snipe shots. Number two, it's a window down below. But if you're not peeking down below, there's no point. Just use the window. I don't like the door peeks. You're like standing out in the open and just exposing more of your body. Did you, okay, no, you're good. Like, your building mechanics are really good. You need to use them more, in my opinion. I like how you're just kind of chilling for this guy, though. You're kind of like using this way too much. Also, if he does end up spraying this door or you spray it down or whatever, like, bro, you're gonna have a hard time placing this wall again. What you need to do is edit this stair to be a half stair, because otherwise you're gonna get stuck in this box in a really uncomfortable position.
Storm's coming. Just go play for yourself.
You don't need to play for yourself here. You can crawl in.
Maybe? I can't. It's anywhere.
I think you could have crawled in. But anyways, you would have been screwed because of the explodes. Okay, okay, you just need to hold the position and then launch across. And you're good in terms of like positioning. In terms of fighting these guys, man, I think you just fight these guys straight up and I think you win this fight. These guys are being very scared against one player.
However, there is minis over there.
I think that was a little early. You heard them launch as well. So it's actually good, but yeah, I think it was too early. Now they're gonna have a better position because they were a little higher. So, oh, what is this guy doing? Nice try. You have the space there to place a stair or something to get out of his way. But besides that, I think like you're low, so like this is really tough. But when he lands there, and then you almost get that spray down. But I really think that as soon as you see the blue tags, as soon as you see he's not really low, you need to stare to try to block him. You need to stare there. Okay, last one. Good setup, good position. Like you guys are in good shape. Shit, we might get to Fortnite Red if this is so perfect. Like, position and zone was perfect. Everything was good there. Everything was good.
Oh, people behind us.
Alright, the only thing is like missing mobility probably, and looks like Unique has low HP, so that's not gonna be good. Okay, you gotta be very careful peeking out like that because you have no idea what's on the back there. You got a third person with the back side of your wall probably. Expose less of your body.
They're not here. Yo, come here.
I think that's a bad habit that people are doing.
I must think they.
Somebody in there, right? Somebody in there?
They lifted.
Okay.
Let's go. Use it.
Nice.
Trap or no?
Very nice. This is good recognition that these guys are gonna rift. You can see they're not doing anything on the side with metal. Like very good.
I got in it. Oh, okay. There we go. I thought I missed it.
That was very good. That's that Vilex type of, or not Vilex, Finex type of
Thanks for the
game
loot.
sense. Finex and Vorwin. Good stuff.
Are you ready?
Get in, get in. Perfect. Block that off. Good stuff. Edit all of these closed.
Here, I'm lagging.
Close the wall off behind you, man.
You need mats? I'm
Yeah, I think you just gotta, like, you didn't need to waste all that. Just make one wall here and edit that closed, and you guys are safe. You guys are
0
safe.
wood. That's and then 4-4. Alright.
Yeah, like, even after all that, you weren't safe. Like, what's the point of doing that? Like, you're still not safe. All a man needs to do is get into one wall, and you guys are shambles.
Still have a rift. I've never had a rift. I still have a rift. Oh, we got circle. We got circle. We can just look at this. Sure.
Yeah. This is exactly the right call. This is such a perfect call, saying we can just low ground this because this is going straight low ground, like even farther low ground. Everybody's gonna be rifting in the sky. This is perfect. You use the trees for cover. Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Careful.
This is why you stay farther back away from your wall, is when people deagle like that, you can safely build again. Yep, perfect. Go down. Go down, what are you doing? Go down, no, you're not executing my plan. No, go down.
Lower.
Yes, thank you. Go down more, go down.
63?
Look up. You gotta block your top. As soon as you take that shot, you gotta block your top because everybody realizes on high ground, they're like, oh, this guy just took a shotgun shot. Come on, brother. Block your top. You just lost the game there against good players. You just lost the game. I'll be honest there.
Got one. Near me. Okay, this guy had a slurp juice. Yo, you okay? Yo, he's weak. Okay.
Everybody saw that coming. That guy was safe in his box. He was comfortable behind his ramp. Everybody saw that coming. The other thing is, like, the reason why you couldn't get out, you had the wall. The reason why people are really comfortable pushing people when they're behind a ramp like that, when they get a wall, when you get this wall, is because you edit and you have so much space, right? He cannot block you in here anymore if you have that wall edit. So, like, just go in a little bit, break the stairs, make it uncomfortable for him to place another stairs, maybe try to get a pyramid in or whatever, and then kill him. But, like, don't full commit on his ramp. There's literally no point. All right, man. I don't care how little faith you got in your teammate to win the game. I don't care how little faith you got in his position. You never just tell your teammate, just go for placements. You got like, you can advise him. You can say maybe placements is good. But, like, the way you just did that, the way you said that made it sound like you were completely out of the game. And, like, you were saying, like, you're basically saying, nah, you have no chance. Like, just go for placements. Like, I'm not a fan of that at all. It's gonna put his mood down. It's gonna change the way he's thinking about the game. He needs to go for the win. He needs to go for the kills. He needs to go for max points always. I mean, in this case, going for placements is good, but be careful. Don't be a dick about it, and don't, like, make it seem that there's no way you're gonna win, like, properly, you know? Like, you just, hey man, like, we don't have kill points. You only got 1 kill. Go for placements maybe. But after you dying and, like, you just barely got to him, like, just go for placements. That just makes the situation just awkward and uncomfortable. And then you're too low ground. Like, these are type of things that, like, are making your teammate panic, you know? These words are making your teammate panic. All right, buddy. Don't go to zone, man. You got a rift. You don't got to do that. Come on, man. Don't ask your teammate questions that you can figure out yourself, man. Do not. You're just gonna confuse him. Don't make him talk to you. All right. Yeah. I think I'm done on this topic, I guess. But like, everything you're contributing right now in comms is just completely irrelevant. There's the first piece of information that was good. No sound for you guys? Did you guys hear anything, or did it just cut out now? I mean, hello, we're back. We got sound. I don't know why I spent time doing that, because whatever. But the whole point is this guy's contributing a lot to the game, to the comms that are really, really useless. Like, he's asking tons of questions, and
1v1.
That's the first bit of useful information that he gave.
You should go down.
You gotta let your teammate play. That, like, it's really good to like keep track of mats, give calls that your teammate doesn't see and stuff like that, but for the most part, all you're doing is forcing your teammate to think more.
Go.
Like, go. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Nice. Good stuff, Unique. Good stuff, Unique.
Do you have anything for a heal off?
No.
Like, the priorities are wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have anything for heal off? There's 1v1v1, like, there's no heal off here. Final zone is just starting.
It's your only chance.
They just.
That's your only chance? Like, no, man. He's got 70 mats. He's fine.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take the shots.
Like, the only thing that you're doing is making him doubt himself. Like, he should win this game. There's actually no reason he should lose this game. This guy's on low ground and he has high ground. All he has to do is start shooting him.
Right there. Oh, smart. All the way around.
I have no math.
Yeah, 'cause he went so far in the zone. Oh my god, that was so clutch. Yo, okay, he went so far in the zone that you're fairly, like, you're still fine, man. He has to come kill you. If you let him stay in zone, you're fine. If you stay in zone yourself, like, oh, it's GG. Like, no, it's not, man. There's always a win. There's always opportunities. I think you just stay here. Don't break at all. Just stay in zone. Just look up with your gun. Yeah, you win this game, man. You win this game. Reason being is, like, look, number one, you should be shooting here. So let's go back a little bit in this 1v1. All right, it's going over the mountain. Like, don't even build. What are you wasting builds here for? Just jump on this. You know he's under you. You just built two pieces that you could have spent later.
Shots. He probably has more health than you now.
Okay. Yeah, so you should be already here. You should already be looking for shots with your SCAR or your P90 or whatever. Okay. All right, he's in zone now. One tick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's probably in zone now, right? 6. That's 60 HP. Bro, all you gotta do is wait. All you've got to do is wait. Keep your gun out and wait. And at this point, you should still have 70 mats. Gun out. You shoot him this entire way down. This man is dead. And you should be able to place a wall over you, basically. You should be able to like box yourself kind of, or just at least protect yourself, because you would have had mats.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He already had full, so no chance.
Wait, how's he have full HP?
Scuff 90s.
How's this man have full HP? What are you talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
He must have been drinking a slurp or something.
He already had full, so it wasn't bad though. The wall.
Am I completely wrong about this? He's in zone, right?
I have no mats.
This entire time.
Right there, right there.
Zone. He's definitely in zone. Oh, you killed him. You got 50 HP. Okay, makes sense. Makes
All
sense.
the way around, all the way around.
So I was about right,
no
right?
mats.
40. I said 60. Yep. So yeah, I'm perfect.
Oh.
Yep. So you should have won that game, and your teammate was a negative Nancy, and that made you lose the game. That's basically my. It's basically my criticism of that game. You guys were good. You guys were fine. Like, only thing is the only thing is that negativity and the comms in the end game there, man. You should have won that game. You were in a better position the entire time, in my opinion. In my opinion.
wasn't bad.
Okay. All right. That's a wrap, boys. I appreciate you guys submitting VODs. We got a lot this week. Start submitting your VODs for next week if you're interested. I would prefer no zombies. I just don't want zombie VODs, just because zombies are stupid and watching zombies is dumb. So it's fine if you had them this time, because we had zombies this week. So drop a host on somebody, and we're going to be playing some pop-up cup or slash scrims at 6 p.m. I'm just going to have dinner. I'm going to have a break. Sorry, Rob. You missed it, buddy. All right. Say bye to YouTube. Say bye to YouTube, guys, on YouTube. If you like that video, please like the video and subscribe and do all my things on the social media, and we'll be back with more content just like this. Peace.